Hello and welcome to WMAP for Cities Skylines, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. There are thousands of items on the workshop now, so finding the right one for your next city build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review some using our 5-star rating and the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture out to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to WMAP, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. BonBon here, how you doing? Now if you're a regular to the show and you know who you are, you've seen at least a dozen shows, you're coming back for more, you've probably seen a lot more than a dozen, you know who you are. Could you do me a big favour right now and hit that like button right now so we don't forget to do it later. If you are new to the show and you think, who's this guy asking for likes before we get started, it's fine. It's fine. You can take your time, watch the show, decide in your own time if you like it or not. But yeah, it'll do me a huge favour if you could do that for me. That'd be great. Now, who's this map by? I think you could probably guess because every map this week is by Mr. Miyagi. Mr. Miyagi, the master himself. And not only that, look at how good it is. This has got to be a new map, yeah? But no, because it's Thursday, which means it's Throwback Thursday. And this is actually Mr. Miyagi's first ever map. We could have some fun with this one. It's Highland Fjord, a 360 degrees of beauty map by Mr. Miyagi. This was before he learnt how to do thumbnails for the loading screen. Well done, Mr. Miyagi, you've learnt since then. There's your start square, which looks absolutely fine to me. And then if we have a look at top right hand corner, the info box, the base theme is tropical. Highland Fjord tropical theme. Yes, of course, because the Highlands are tropical, clearly. Subtropical even. A little bit of Norway, a wee bit of Scotland, a whole lot of scenery. Back in the day, I'd agree with you. There is a temperate climate version of the map, which you can go to if you like. But this was the first one published, so I've gone with this one. Now this is back in the day. This is before we could go out of the 25 tiles, so we can forgive the roads being poor out here because I don't think much thought was given to them. Also, you'll notice the lack of foliage. This is included in the description. This was to save on tree count so you can concentrate more in the middle of the map. So anyway, these two roads, it's kind of like a married couple. They just don't want anything to do with each other. And then you get to this higgledy-piggledy set of... Look at these bridges. Just look at them. Oh my god, what were you doing, Mr. Miyagi? What were you doing? Anyway, there was a little bit of blue mantle, I can't even say it, on the back of one of those. But anyway, yes, it's yeah, they don't want anything to do with each other, these two roads at all. They come together right there, so that's obviously a reconciliation of the marriage. But if you look there, I think that's the outside two tiles. I think coming together, I think when we come into the 25 tiles, it's speculation. I've got to be honest with you, I didn't actually work out where they come together. Then we follow them together. They're kind of like going together quite nicely. They drift apart a little bit, but the new mod, the parallel road mod, this will do away with this. All roads now will be perfect unless they're intended not to be. Oh, a little bit of jinky-janky in the road there. Well done, Mr. Miyagi. You're proving that you are indeed human. Brilliant. Yes, it's a very vanilla map, but most of Miyagi's maps are, most of them, not all of them. Tomorrow's isn't. Tomorrow's is an absolute stonker with a major flaw, but we'll get to that tomorrow. Let's concentrate on today's map. There's your start square. This would be, hang on, let me see if I can get this about right. I know we're looking at a right angle, but roughly there is where you're going to be doing your start build. And then we've got the vanilla cloverleaf junction intersection there, which is fine. There's no tree clipping. Well done, Colossal Order, on giving us a vanilla intersection with no streetlight clipping. Did I say tree clipping earlier? I think I might have done. I meant street lights. Anyway, now as we drift away from here, the roads are drifting apart from each other again. Look at this. They just don't want to play with each other. And then they come together and then they drift right apart again. But that's not the worst. That is not the worst. I promise you, we have got worse to come. Worse to come, definitely. And we're coming back together again here. You can actually put a city between these. More jinky-janky highway there. But yeah, you can put a city between the two highways. In fact, there's your challenge. If you want to do a map build on here, you can do a map build, but just build between the two highways. I'd love to see that done. I would love. I will share screenshots of your map if you can do that on this particular map. I would love to see it. Okay, down here we'll follow this around. Now, what you're about to see just proves that Mr. Miyagi has come a long way indeed. Because what the hell is going on here with this bridge? Yeah, back in the day when it wasn't so easy to control things, and I'll give him his due, it wasn't so easy. He was obviously a less skilled creator, but that is just dreadful. If you have ever built a bridge or a road that looks like this, then at least you can see that, you know, even the greats are capable, or were capable of doing it once. Now look at the rail. What was he thinking here? I know we're out of the 25 tiles. He will not be seen in the old money, in the olden days. Nobody would ever seen this. But what was he thinking with the rail back there? I've not got a clue. Now if we follow this line along, you'll see that we end up with two connections right beside each other. When we go back, there's a third rail connection right over there where we started, behind us now. Then we go across the bridge, which is not the worst bridge. We're going to not look at that bridge because it's not the worst bridge. We're just going to look at the worst bridge instead. Over the hill, which should really be a modern day, that'll probably be a tunnel. And then we get to this junction. Wait, shall we go left or right? Right? Okay. I'll take your advice there. If you were shouting left, sorry I ignored you. We'll follow this past this train. Hello train, goodbye train. And then this loops around here. Now, where are you taking us to, Mr. Miyagi? Where are you taking us to? Taking us to this bridge. Now, it's not the worst bridge in the world, but it looks a bit higgledy-piggledy on the left. On the right comes in nice and smooth. So, half a good bridge and half a not so good bridge. And then this loops back, and this is actually taking us back to where we started. You've gone a full loop, and I guess that keeps the trains running through your town. Anyway, what to do? Oh, what to do? Oh, what to do? Let's do an asset review. Now, today's asset review is by a creator I'm actually getting to like a lot. DakVid2727. I really like this. I like a lot of their work at the moment, but this one, something about it, something a bit cartoony about it actually. But I know it's supposed to be flats, because it says S flat 3, yeah? It's got to be flats. It looks a little bit like a tacky hotel that you'd see on you know, the coast of Greece or something like that, a 1970s build hotel. There's something about this that I really like. And where I do in the city build, like right now, I'd look to do maybe a small coastal town and pop this right down on the seafront. Just a little bit of seaside tack. I really like it. I've said that a few times now. S flat 3 by DakVid2727. That's a really cool building. A really cool building. I wondered if you were going to come in and do your asset review sting on my bottom there. Thank you very much. Off to Themington Island. It's Borealis Sky by Merch X. Look at that sunset. With Palish Slut. Reminders to those, I don't do this as a night setting. I do this at 7:45 in the evening. That's the time I have set for this. Now, factoids time. And we're doing marriages and weddings this week. What have we got? We've got Sigmund Freud's wife was famed for the care she took of him. She even put the toothpaste on his toothbrush, and he probably analysed her for it. Joan Crawford, the actress, the late actress, she was married 4 times, each time for 4 years. And each time she changed husbands, she changed the name of her estate and all the toilet seats in the house. Which is something you should do. If you're going to change your husband, you might as well change your toilet seat. No, I won't say about spraying. No, that's completely not acceptable. Let's go back and have a look at the shipping routes where there's going to be no spray because the ships are going to be well behaved. A little bit. Is that a janky bit there? We'll let it go. Yes, so yeah, Highland Fjords, 360 degrees of beauty map by Mr. Miyagi. No problem with the shipping routes. Let's have a look at the water flow. That's if the fjords will actually let us get close enough to examine the water flow. So we're going upstream at the moment. It's got this little lake where it slows off, but it's not too bad. And actually here's your water source right on the edge of the map. So if we go the other way and follow it down, it's pushing down, gets very narrow, and it widens up at the bottom. That's a bit unusual. We've got water flow coming the other way here. Now that is unusual. I'm not sure whether that would work. And we've obviously got a drain there. Very nice work of a drain. Early work of a drain there by Mr. Miyagi. And then we've got same here. Lots of water pushing through. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'm happy with that. The map as a whole, it looks very rugged. Very rugged indeed. Let's have a look down at ground level. It lacks a little in detail of the more modern map like this, and of course a little bit of the quality of the modern maps. Look at this, the water doesn't even connect. There's a little bit of a cut off there. Yeah, a little bit of a detailing issue there. Let's have a look and just see if we can find something of interest, just to catch the eye as we're going down this particular fjord. This is better. This is nice. We're going to do a bit of sailing down here. Don't know where this is going to take us to. Is this a dead end down here? It is a dead end down here. This is a water source. Actually, I can buy into this water source because it doesn't look like a water source. It doesn't look like water's coming from it. But, and here as well, this is a water source. But I can buy into that as well. No problem at all. There's nothing obvious about it. And if it's hidden, then that's nice. I like it. Good. Let's have a look at the mountains. Rugged as rugged can be. Yeah, you gonna do any building up here? I don't think you are. I don't think you are. Not without cheating a little bit. And I'm pretty sure, when I say cheating, I mean terraforming. Yeah, it's not really cheating to terraform, but yeah, cheating we're going to call it today. So yes, very rugged. Got a lot of build plane in the middle though. There's a lot of build plane. You can get a good sized city down here. It's not perfectly flat. It's not completely suited to an absolute beginner. But I think there's enough challenge in here to add to the playability factor of it. Yeah. Now aesthetically, let's face it. It's an early map. It's not great. But I think the design is good. And I do like the mountains. And so I'm going to give it a 3rd star for aesthetics. Might be a bit generous there, but not, yeah, I'm going to give it a 3rd star. I am going to knock it down on the detailing. I know a lot of the detailing problems are outside the 25 tiles, but there are problems inside as well. And because of that, I can't really justify a 3rd star. 2 stars, Mr. Miyagi, for detail. 2 stars. How you've improved. Gameplay potential, yep, definitely playable. I don't think it's something that people will want to play in a hurry, but if they do get lost in this map, I think they can have a good build. I think 3 stars for gameplay is a fair score. Highland Fjord, a 360 degrees of beauty map by Mr. Miyagi. That is today's Throwback Thursday map, and tomorrow's one is actually a beauty. A beauty with a huge flaw. And I can't believe it's not been mentioned in the description, which makes me wonder if it's something that I'm doing. But honestly, exactly the same settings all week. A lot of these are recorded on the same day, and I've not done anything else with the game this week at all but record what's map. So no, I don't believe it is my fault. Anyway, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. You've been very, very welcome. See you tomorrow for more What's Map. Bye now.